in this example, what we want to do is we want to find the equation of the parabola. Alright, and the only information that we're given is that the vertex is at the point 1, 0. And now they've actually given us the focus, whereas in the last one we had to find it, and the focus is at the point 2, 0. So immediately we need to be somewhat intuitive about this. If it's helpful, you can draw this out, but we need to know which version of our standard form equation of a parabola we're using, right? Are we using the one that makes a parabola point up and down, or are we using the one that makes a parabola point left and right? Well, let's take a look at what kind of parabola we have based on the information. So my vertex is 1, 0, right here. So at this point, with only this information, this parabola could open up, could open down, it could open left, it could open right. We don't know. But they give us a second piece of information, and that is that the focus is at 2, 0, right? So remember that the coordinate, or the point for the focus and the vertex always align, right? So in the previous example, right, notice how the vertex and the focus were along the same line, okay? So the same thing is going to be true in this one. So what that means then is that this parabola must open, in this case, it has to open right. Okay, the focus is always inside of the parabola. Okay, based on that, we want to use the second version of our equation. So we're going to do y minus k squared equals 4p and x minus h. Okay, so let's go ahead and start plugging in the information that we do have. Okay, so I have y minus k. Alright, what I can do is I can plug in the information about the vertex. So the vertex, remember, is hk in that order. H should always go with x, and k should always go with y. Alright, so here, the value of h, which is 1, goes in the second parentheses, and 0 goes here. Okay? Now remember also that p is the distance between the vertex and the focus. So even though the coordinate for the focus is 2, 0, this distance is not 2. Okay, the distance between this point right here, which is 1, 0, and this point right here, which is 2, 0, is 1 unit. So p has a value of 1. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. We have y minus, let me just plug everything in so that you guys can see really, really clearly. Some of this might be very new for some of you guys. X minus 1, x. Okay, now let's go ahead and just do math. Y minus 0 is y, so we have y squared. 4 times 1 is 4. And then we have x minus 1. Alright, so you might be tempted to distribute this, but in fact, because we want this to look like standard form, you want the parentheses. So this is as far as you want to go. So this is the equation of this parabola with a vertex at 1, 0 and a focus at 2, 0.